Welcome back to my channel. This is Mac, and today we are in a 2003 Toyota Sequoia. And this is my wife's friend's car. They are having some issues with the brakes. So I told them I'd take a look at it and replace the front brakes on it for them. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. And I also saw something with the headlights that looked pretty bad, so I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't polish them up and make them look better, so she can have better visibility at nighttime, because they are super yellow right now and they do not look good at all. So I'm just kind of going through my neighborhood real quick and just check the brakes and see if that's really what the issue is. Brakes have good clamping pressure. I hear a little bit of noise coming from the front driver's side. It sounds like it's the wear pads. So this should not be a bad, this should be a pretty easy job. Just go ahead and get done for them. You know, you go to a shop, you spend a couple $100 doing it, or you go buy the parts yourself and do it yourself. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and park this car and I'll be right back. Here is the 2003 Toyota Sequoia. Has a V8 in it. These are those headlights I was talking about. I want to see if I could do something for those. This one's seen better days. All in all, she runs really nicely. Starts right up. Has plenty of power. Good looking vehicle. Just a few things to touch up. These are kind of weird. Like they rubbed off and they turned black. So maybe if we touch those up, maybe paint them black or something, make them look a little better. The limited tail lights look good. The iForce V8 Toyota Sequoia. Anyway, let's go ahead and pull it into the car, Let's go ahead and pull this into the garage and take these wheels off and see how bad those brakes are. Here are the brake pads we're gonna go ahead and put on here. Here's the part number. They're the golds from AutoZone. If you haven't noticed, I always go to AutoZone for all the parts. Really nice people that work there. All right, let's take these wheels off, take a look. All right, this is what you're gonna use to do the front and back brakes on a 2003 Toyota Sequoia. We have a 13/16 socket for the lug nuts, 17 millimeter, 2 screwdrivers to pry back the calipers. This is used for the back. You'll need a hammer to persuade some stuff off. And yeah, breaker bars, that's all you need. All right, let's get to work. I got the wheel off, and I think these are the cool brakes where you can just kind of not take the caliper off and just pull these pins. We just kind of figure this stuff out as I go. Just whatever makes sense. Take these little pins off, don't lose them. Setting them there is a good recipe for disaster. But, you know, live on the edge. Gonna pop these out. Okay. Okay, it goes in there like that. And we'll see if these come out. The pads do slide out straight from here. I did use the pliers a little more with 2 hands and pull them out. So now we got to compress the calipers. Okay, in order to push the calipers back, you put your old pads back in and use 2 screwdrivers and the pad to push them back. So that's the way it works. So keep your pads in there, and then you use 2 screwdrivers to pry them back off of the rotor. So it doesn't require a lot of force. And then as soon as you get enough room in there, you put the new pad in there, and then you do the same thing for the other side. So it's a pretty easy process. I did look at another video and it showed me how to do this. So there you go. All right, well, this concludes this side right here. It's actually really simple. I use those 2 screwdrivers to push it back. That's what the video says to do. Put the pins back in. Now it's ready for the tire. Isn't that crazy? I expect it to be a little harder. I'm gonna go check the other side on this bracket I just put in. I'm not sure if it was one way or the other, so I'm just gonna double check it. And then I'll get this other side done. I won't do that on camera. Brakes are on, tires are on. We're just gonna go for a wellness drive just to make sure everything's good. And yeah, I did see that the wear pads on the passenger side were rubbing. So now we just kind of want to take it for a drive. Oh, I still hear brakes. I think those are back. So let's go check that out. Do a couple more stops, see if that's what it is. The brakes working really good. Let's stop by their house and see what they say about it. Maybe we just need a second person. That's really what it boils down to. So we have a second person driving for us so we can hear it. Yeah, just go a little faster. Oh, it's definitely right here. But keep going. This one seems fine. Okay, yeah, it's that back rotor. Okay, now we have identified it with 2 people. Be back. Well, we're gonna be doing the back ones now to do on this one, because we do have to pull the rotor as well, so we'll have to take the caliper off. So we have it up. I'm about to put a jack stand underneath there and start working on it. I'll let you guys know how it goes. If it's any different from the front, hoping it's pretty much the same except for the rotor part. I may just include some of those pieces in here anyway. So I'll be right back. That rotor's off, totally trash. New one on, brake clean on the ground. Just get these pads in there and get that thing back on. I'll do this on camera. It's a little different of an install than the front because you do have to actually remove bolts. Now I get to use this tool to push the brake caliper thing back. So whenever you push the brake caliper thing back, I always open the cap and make sure that, for one, fluid can easily travel back to the reservoir. And that thing's pretty full. May need to remove some of that. Okay. Well, we have some more to do. Here's the caliper. It's a single caliper. Something that'll push on that. Now we need to put this thing together. Okay, you just move this thing out and then put it in there. I need 2 hands to do it, so I'll be right back. Now you'll kind of see it's in there. Now I'll just turn this. And it will push the caliper back. You get the point. You twist this, it'll push that back. Makes it super easy. No more clamps. It's makes it a lot easier. But I need 2 hands to do it. All right, caliper's all the way pushed back. Now I need to mount this thing back on here, put this thing back in, new brakes. Boom, boom. That one was completely gone. That one's still doing its thing. Oh yeah. All right, let's get those replaced. Well, everyone say hi to Jody.
Oh, hi. Hello.
So this is Jody's car. We just got the front and back brakes done. And we were gonna go ahead and do these headlights, but she's already here to pick it up. So we'll schedule another day and we'll get the headlights done.
Yes.
And there's a few other things that are broken on this thing. Like the latch on the back. I guess it's notorious for these things to break. So we're gonna have to do some research on how to fix that. But, ooh, this thing's all... But anyway, so this is all fixed. I took it for a test drive. Those lights came on. Remember the brake lights and the track lights came on? Well, what it was doing, it was getting all the pressure in the brakes, and those lights are actually off now. So these lights are here, the track and VSC lights, and the brake light were on. So I pumped the brakes and those all came back on. The e-brake's working good. And I think you're all good to go. So all 4 brakes, you're good?
Perfect. Thanks, Michael. Woo! I'm a happy camper.
All right, guys. Until next time, you guys have a good one. Bye.